Good Sunday. We are looking at some beautiful skies lately, plenty of sunshine out there, and that's what we're going to see for the next week and a half. Now take a look at this sunset sent into us by Sharon Givens. It was in Plymouth here in beautiful skies. We do have a little bit of the clouds still hanging out, which help to create some of the reflection that you get these beautiful colors out there, and that's what we're going to expect for the next few days. Partly sunny to mostly sunny skies and mild temperatures. We'd love to see your photos. Please send them in to weatherforce@abc10.com, or you can text us now 916-321-3310 and send in your photos. All right, so what's going on out there? A low pressure system has started to shift its way toward the east, but the cold front associated to it, well, that's starting to bring in more of that rainfall in the Pacific Northwest and for northern California. And we saw that warm front passing first, and overnight that actually increased temperatures by 10 degrees from Saturday morning's temperatures. So we are feeling those 50s early on, and then we'll continue to see temperatures rising into the mid-60s. So as we take a closer look through the morning hours, the rain falling along the coastline, Eureka, and areas further south, just some few scattered showers near Fort Bragg, but otherwise everything mostly north of Redding. And we will expect to see a slight shower chance continue for areas of the Sierra, but otherwise we're really not expecting any accumulation. If there is any snow accumulation, it's going to be very light, probably less than an inch even. We're seeing most of the system continuing shifting to the southeast toward areas of Nevada. Now, if you are heading up from Redding, maybe toward Medford along I-5 north, or even heading southbound, know anyone heading south along I-5, what you're going to expect is see a little bit of that rain through the morning hours. Could see a little bit of iciness out there on the roadways, but otherwise everything should be good for your commute by the mid-morning hours. Most of this system is going to be gone, and you should be able to get through the Siskiyou Mountain Pass and Ashland area very nicely. And you shouldn't even need to carry chains, but you should carry them just in case. And of course, Caltrans really monitoring that situation. All right, let's check on when we can see some more of this rain in the forecast. Well, we are getting some cloud coverage early on, even some early morning patchy fog near Modesto and Stockton, but it isn't that thick. We aren't seeing any of that fog in Sacramento, but we are getting a few of the clouds in the morning hours. So we'll fast forward and we'll stop it here. This is the best shot we have to see some of that rain at 7:30 p.m. near Truckee. After that, we're really just looking at mostly sunny skies to partly sunny conditions moving into Monday. But we will expect to see that cold front passing and a high and low pressure system starting to push at each other and creating that pressure gradient, which will bring in winds. But when it comes to the rain, we're really expected to remain dry on the west coast. And take a look at some of that brown shade there. That's from about Sacramento south toward Los Angeles. And that whole brown shade is going to be abnormally dry to everyone else on the west coast. Meanwhile, they'll be closer to average but dry in the next 8 to 14 day outlook. Meanwhile, central to eastern U.S. expecting above average precipitation here. It's a little bit wetter, not too much more, but close to normal for the most part. Much wetter here toward the central areas and just northern Texas as well. All right, let's talk about the winds. So we will see the winds beginning to pick up, and that's the only thing that's really going to need to really concentrate on to affect you for this week, because the winds start picking up in the Sierra for your Sunday. And then it carries on into Monday as we'll see some more of those winds, but they're going to start affecting the valley by Monday. So for your Sunday, we'll see them picking up there in that blue shade, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. And then finally, as we start moving into Monday, they really ramp up in the valley. 20 mile per hour winds are expected, and gusts could reach about 28 to 30 miles per hour. So we'll see that by really the afternoon hours, lunchtime hours there. And then things start to slow down for the Sierra. Even Fairfield seeing about 18 mile per hour winds. Now, as we fast forward, we're going to expect by 11 p.m. to still see some of these winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour in the valley. Things slow down from Modesto and Stockton. Meanwhile, a little bit of a lift up there near South Lake Tahoe when it comes to the wind and lake wind. Otherwise, temperatures are going to be right in these mid to low 60s. We are looking at very mild conditions. 50 in Truckee and South Lake Tahoe for the high on Sunday. And then we'll see upper 40s turning mid 40s by Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures do drop into those upper teens and low 20s through the week. So it is a little chilly there for overnight hours. And then toward the Bay Area, we're still looking at some mid to low 60s. San Joaquin Valley, some upper 60s as well in Manteca. And then we'll expect 65 degrees on average for Sacramento. Now, the sunny conditions will continue through the week and even into next week. Doesn't look like we're seeing any rain in sight just yet. So, of course, we are crossing fingers. We do need that rain. We are behind, almost about 4 inches behind when it comes to rain this time of year. Mid 60s continue next week. We do have a chance for a 70-degree temperature on Saturday. Otherwise, partly sunny to mostly sunny skies continue.